Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's focused and play with more patience.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Yeah, their early focus on outside
Has really unleashed their offense, but they've been fun to watch.
They've got Johnson, Sarr out there with Sadiq Bey, and it's Gill in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. It's stolen by Johnson. And he lobs it up top. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. You take a look at the Knicks. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Washington, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And, in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Barnes goes in. Win streak underway. Now up to 21. Unbelievable.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. 13 feet out. And again, Toronto, no good. Wizards leading by 11. Pass to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gill. Outside for Bey. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
And you look at Brogdon. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in the groove, he's automatic.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And that one's good. Quickly.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Johnson passes to Bey. The 3. It's not going to go for him. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Barnes. Over Kispert. Another shot. Kispert grabs a miss.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Offensive rebound. And a big finish finish by Robinson.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. A new lineup here for Washington. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for R.J. Barrett.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pass to Sarr. Out to the right wing. Now Brogdon. Brogdon with a strong finish.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside Ingram. Back to Quickly. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Absolutely no hesitation from Quickly on the range shot right there. What confidence.
From downtown. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 9. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Barrett can't hit. The Wizards have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Carrington kicks it out to Middleton. The 3-ball sends it home from 3-point land. Middleton's got his second basket on the night.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ingram, and he drops it in from the low post.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Brogdon. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Brogdon. Here's Barrett. 6 points for him. 1 second left. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barrett's got 8.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards out in front. They're up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Wizards.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And it's Washington with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Poole in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Pass to Poole. Back to quickly. Here's Barrett. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Kicks it out to Middleton. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors trail by 12. Here's quickly. 5 points in the game. Middleton covering. Barrett can't hit. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And looking at the small forward position, here are the most dangerous outside shooters who continue to do damage and give defenses fits. Number 1, Chris Middleton.
A guy playing the 3 position who can knock down threes. He provides space for his team and opens up their offense.
Just a little over 90 seconds. That one's good for 2.
30 years ago, they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult. What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
From the low block, here's Poole. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Timeout,
Well,
timeout.
with big hands and nice touch, Poole knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Washington leading by 12. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Middleton. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got his 4th assist with that last one.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Washington. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, rejected by Poole. R.J. Barrett again. Barrett's got 8 points in the quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Brogdon, the pass to Sarr. Let's go with a 3. Drills it from deep. Carrington's got 10 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Pass to Poole. Quickly outside.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
Wizards leading by 9. Here's Sarr. Back to Brogdon. 4-3 from deep. Brogdon.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. And here's quickly. He has 7. Pass to Poole. 5 on the clock. Picked by Poole. The 3 from Barnes. The shot, that's
Some smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Carrington. Goes back up. Here's the 3. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now Barrett. He's got 18.